Okay. I know nobody's awake. But what the heck, right? I want to get this bait done. So, you know, while shooting on, I'll show you what we're doing here in a sec. I'll figure out the line tie it later. So, anyway, we'll be tying a treble hook for this bait. See this? You can see the bars on there. They're really, really light. They kind of shift around. Okay. This bait is a pop and walk is what I would call it. It'll splash and even walk the dog. So we're gonna tie the tail for it. That's all we're doing. Nothing real fancy. Now, let me just try to bring this back up again. Hey, Fred. So let's see if you can't see it's shifting blue to green. But you definitely see that purple and brass in there that I lightly put on there. So this is, yep. So yeah, it does shift bluish to green, especially in the sunlight. So we're gonna tie the hook for it. We'll use a few mixtures of blue and let's debate what color I was going to use to make it stand out. So can't go wrong with trusty old orange. So just one orange trouble. Yeah, one orange feather. So let's see if I got all my stuff here. I think so. Well, just made it all go right on the floor. That's what I did. See if I can move you all around. Oh, there it is, Fred. You can pick up the details better in sunlight when I shift some blue to green. That's that duo powder, blue green shift. Uh, just that and balancing clear. Some reducer. And that was for the best effect, do it over top of black. I did this one over top of white because I just wanted it to be a little brighter. So, all right. We're going to start off with this little accent color first, which is the orange. Like I said, I'm going to put this lower on the, just lower, right there. So he'll barely be peeking out later, just enough to make an appearance and say, hi, everybody. So there we go. Got him. Fred, you'll recognize these next colors. Why do I always lose my scissors? I remember now to look down at my crotch because that's where they normally end up. So don't worry, there will be. Jeez, stop spinning. I'm going to, instead of pointing them inward, I'm going to point them outward. So there will be green in this. See? Oh, yeah, I forgot I wanted that. Well, at least it's in here. If I can just get a hold of it. That's not a enough curvature. I'm going to go down here to the letter blues. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I gotta find a better place to put scissors. I'm gonna end up doing myself a vasectomy. I don't want that. I may be done having kids, but no, thank you. So again, curve outward. What's that? So there you go. You get a better look at it that way. Oh, why did I do that? Wow. So outward again. Obviously, I'm going to sound like a broken record. There we go. This is just going to be a quick, simple tie up. Nothing too wahoo like I do for the inline spinners. See, still did see that orange feather. Oh, what am I doing? Hang on a minute. Before I put my flashy stuff down. Wipe some of the super glue. Which I made a new bottle. I am just too lazy to go up and get one. There we go. On the thread. Some people like the gel, some people don't. I like the gel because then I can really get in there and really, push it down in those threads instead of just running around. And I'll even go like that a little bit. So now I can do my. Fred, are these called whip wraps? It's driving me nuts. So, oops. Oh, crap. I was never taught what these things are called. I just know I learned how to do it when I was really young. So there we go. Got 3 in each gap. I mean, 1 in each gap, I should say. Good. Now we're going to start putting fancy stuff on it. Half hitch. Thank you. What did I say about putting my scissors at a better place? Actually, after this feather, we'll start doing some fancy stuff. Give me a sec here. Where'd it go? Now it's missing. Oh, frick. Just a light. Hey, Goose. Just a light blue strand. Goose, what are you doing awake, man? You're all right, buddy. Just that one little light blue strand. You call him big guy. Me or Goose? Yeah, Goose, I'll show you the bait we're doing this for here after I'm done getting this going. There you go. Just on one light blue feather. You probably want a coffee. Doing for this bait, this pop and walk bait. Oh, there you can see it shifting a little bit here and there. But yeah, I've got those light purpley bars on it. Probably just sense a disturbance in the force friend. Ron's awake. He's doing something. This is my blue peacock. Just gonna use a little bit of this, folding it over. Spread it out some. Okay. One more piece. I'll do it on the. Just one more. And since that flashes green and blue, yeah, I mean, come on. How can I say no to peacock? What does peacock do? Right? That's my last glass of my cup, my pot of coffee. That sucks. Maybe I should do it over here so I can see what I'm doing. That makes so much sense, doesn't it? We're almost done here. A little half inch here. Okay, Goose. I forgot all about that. We're going to take a break from this feather here in a sec. Treble hook in a second. Just for a second, guys. These two are some of my best friends. We're going to have a heart-to-heart real quick. And for anybody else that sees this later anyway. Fred, thank you. You really made me think a lot more than what Amy did because Amy was riding my ass. Goose, you don't know what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about. Fishing frustrations. It's glad to see you in here. That's why sometimes I like tying early in the morning on live stream because sometimes I get people from other parts of the country. Um, so anyway, take a little break from this real quick. I was things were rolling around in my head and stuff. I was like, do I keep going with this? Um, can I reach people more? Can I do something better for God? Can I reach people more doing something different? Because I'll be honest with you, I wanted to work with special needs children. I've been wanting to work with at-risk kids, veterans more, ministry-wise or anything. You know, it's like did God just give me this YouTube platform to expand and do something different. You know, that and I was like, well, I ain't making money off this here. I'm literally giving out my blood, sweat, and tears on some of this stuff. You know, but the way the economy is, people can't. And with that being said, I had somebody telling me last night, and it hit hard considering who it came from, that the only reason people buy beats from me anymore lately is because they're pity buys. They feel bad for me. And if I was any good, I would be making more money and selling more baits. People are just buying baits from me out of pity. And I was like, it's like, wow, are they right? Has it made sense at the time? Well, I've been talking to Fred since what, Fred, 3 in the morning? And he reached me on a different level than Amy did last time because I was talking to Amy about it last night. And, Amy and I are like brother and sister. And so she jumped on me. Fred went man to man with me. So with her, since it's like a brother sister relationship, just like shut the fart up. I call bullets. On her. So she didn't reach me. Fred did. So I'm going to continue to do this here, but I'm also going to look for other avenues to serve Christ better, which means I want to put more on my table. I want to try to find a way to help out veterans more. Um, I know you guys heard me say before, I wish OPO had a branch out here, which is true. So, but yeah, and with kids too. So we'll see what happens this summer with that. I can serve the Lord in more ways than just what I'm doing now. So, I didn't show you what I'm putting on this now. Hang on, I didn't see the comments. I don't think it was kind of hard to Goose at the time because it was family. So yeah, I'm just green flashy. Want some strands of this one. So sorry, I just went on a little rant there for you. Oops, give me a sec here. I need to trim that a little bit. That didn't go on equal now, did it? Okay. Sorry if I'm making you all dizzy there. Turn that up a little bit later. Get to the other side. Whoops. I pulled way too much out. Oh well, a little extra flash ain't gonna kill anybody, right? I'm not gonna try to shove that back in there. Well, this side doesn't have any of the peacock on it anyway, so what the heck, right? Fred, I didn't even go fishing. But if we want to make it a contest, how'd you win that contest? I'll tell Goose how you won that one. Yeah, you won't do that, will you? Get on there. Kill on, you turd. Me and my fat fingers. Ah! What did you just do? Now, hang on, Fred. Hang on, don't say anything. Guess what it was, Goose? Guess what he called it? It was a nice sized walleye. And we're allowed to keep walleye up here until May right now. I would have kept it. I'm hungry for walleye, honestly. Which over there in the UK, there's Xanders like walleye. Or walleye, so. Jeez. That was a panda, bud. Yeah, Fred, I want Goose to guess what bait it was. I should say what color pattern. I guess by saying that, he already figured it out now. Take a wild guess, Goose. What? I'm only known for a small handful of color patterns that I repeat. You know. All right, you know what? This one's just gonna go away. I'll let Fred tell you. There you go. Yep. So, super glue. I'll do some more wraps, and we'll put the clear on this. Well, and then we'll wait for this to dry because you know the clear dries really quick, and then we'll slap it on this bait, and we'll see how she looks. Get on there. Oh, there we go. I can trim it up when I get to the bait too if I want to. A lot of people love that. A lot of people love that pattern. I mean, heck, Brendan, he used it to BSI of all epoxies, wore off the bait, and they wore off the bait too. That's how much he used that glide bait. Of course, that tells you the size of the fish he was catching too. Largemouth, so. And I'm changing it up in different ways too. I might have 2 versions now. So I don't know yet. If I'm ever able to buy blanks again, I'll test it out on some blanks. So opposite way now. Get that clear coat down in those threads. I'm kind of being firm with this thread. Okay. Yeah, Goose. Oh, I got a question for you. I forgot to ask you yesterday. All right. And one more for good measure. I don't think anything's going on. Well, okay, 2 more. I don't think anything's going anywhere on this. So now we'll let that dry. And then we'll put it on the bait. We'll see how it looks. I got the split rings and the other hook here too. Anyway, I seen this bait on Sugar Tit yesterday, Goose. And I just want to know if you ever painted it. Oops. And if so, how big it is. But it doesn't say how big it is. So. Come on, load. I just feel, for me, it's an honor that you, Goose, personally, had the very first warmouth ever. Find your patchwork perch around. Remember how I was struggling to do that there? I was like, wait a minute. It's the warmouth. All right. Lucky. Let's see if you can make this out. It's called a lake swim bait. Anyway, see if you can make it out here. Now, did you ever paint one of these? I don't know how big these things are. I don't know if they're little tiny things or if they're what. Yeah, I'll hold it up longer. I'm sorry. They look like they should be a decent size, but I don't know. I never painted one. So, do you have any experience with these bad boys? Step away here. Let me put this first trouble hook on real quick. Yeah, I'll show you something Fred had me paint this week. I had to paint twins, one for him, one for me. Okay, don't murder me, split brain. Well, first hook. That's the second one. It looks like it's halfway there, so I'll just clickety click. I got something else here to type. I got to paint a leg for it too. That's going to be an inline. So, all right. I'm going to do a reveal here, Fred. Just got to take the tape off of your broom tail here. So Fred sent me two baits that he made, and he wanted me to paint them. And as he could tell you, I was paranoid about because just did not want to screw anything up. But yep, they both got finished yesterday. They both look the same. So check out the eyes. Got the half-inch kiss eyes on there. So that's glow in the dark orange. Yes. Uh, he's gonna have to bring you over. I can't. What time do you start work? Son of a bitch. I'll text him on the way. Bye. My daughter's husband. So anyway, awesome goose. So yeah, anyway, that's bronze and burnt umber mix on the sides here. Glow in the dark orange Betty. So Fred kind of likes it. Just need to put the lip on it. And hey, don't give me the credit. Fred made the bait. So baits. And here's his twin brother. So eh, eh. So there we go. Sorry that there was no live stream last night, guys. I do apologize for that. You know, crap happens. Wasn't able to get on here. So, all right. All right, she's dry. Loosened it up a little too fast, didn't I? All right. Let me take this down. And we'll get her put together. Well, actually, let me see if I need to trim anything first. We'll leave it as is. Want to be a man cave and answering a alarm clock. Leaves late for work and doesn't even work right up the street. You can't even bring her. Ooh, sorry, almost ranted. So, yeah, too early to be done. So anyway, let's do a close up. Ah, you know, it'll be better later. Just give me a minute. Let me put it. Let's put it on the bait. See how she looks on there. Oh my gosh. I do believe this year will definitely work for obviously largemouth bass, striped bass, pike, that type of dealio. Yeah, right, Ron. Try to do it with your bare hands. Okay, those split rings are I use really strong split rings for some that don't know. And yeah, I'm sure Goose tried getting them off of some of the baits already, and he's like, "Why are you using these split rings?" Yeah, so okay, I like it. I like that eye. Looks like watermelon. Okay, here we go. In all of her glory. Pretty nifty, huh? At least I think so. Let's see if I can really show off what I did to that burnt umber there. Kind of metallic and kind of. Okay, I'll tell you what I did with this burnt umber. Just the slightest amount of purple brass powder mixed in with that burnt umber. And certain ways you move it, yeah, you can see a brass showing, but not too much of a purple. But it has that metallic look to it, which is, I think, cool. That's what I was thinking too, Goose. Because if you take notice, there is a saltwater theme there, a little bit. I've been watching a lot of saltwater videos lately, so. And this is one of the baits I have that has those really big 2-inch screw eyes in it. So it should be all right saltwater. Just don't catch a mako on it. For those of you that don't know the mako shark story, uh, years back I made a fishing lure for somebody, well, a few of them, down there in Florida, and they took them out way out in the ocean. And there's this color pattern I used to do called clown puke. I don't do it anymore because me personally, the success I had on it, that's beside the point. Anyway, they ended up catching a mako shark on it, and I took okay mako shark plus wood, and I wasn't using BSI at the time, so it wasn't good clear coat like this is. But even if it was BSI, it was a small mako shark. So you imagine what happened to that fishing lure. They got half of the fishing lure back. They didn't catch the shark. And apparently that dude, I wish I had the pictures. I was on the old phone, but put it up on his wall on like a little plaque. You should see what was left of that fishing lure. Pretty much nothing. The lip was busted off. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It's like, oh, look, mako sharks. Let's try to catch it on a wooden bait. That's not a through wire at that either. So, yeah, when I made that goose, I was thinking of bull reds and, you know, cobia. So, Yep. That will be posted up for sale here soon on my Facebook page. There will be special baits coming soon. That I will be selling on other places besides my Facebook page. Fred knows what it is. It has to do with 2024. That's all I'm saying. So, alrighty. Thank you guys for waking up early just to watch little old me. I was up to what, 8 viewers? Like, who the heck is up? Normally I can't get that many. The Gila Trout is still available on the Facebook page. For those of you that aren't on the Facebook page, just take a gander at that. I'm really happy with that bait because that bait gave me so many problems. I was like, oh, this thing ain't gonna work, and oh, it does. So, just to at least see that little video and see the bait in action. And I went out and tested it. So, doesn't mean you have to buy it. Carl, go to bed. Yeah, I used to do cedar on and off goose, but I had to give up cedar. Um, Even though it's not a bad wood to use. Um, Even red cedar, juniper, I've done that. But the reason I gave up on that is because when I would sand that stuff, you know, the sawdust, it would make my chest hurt and my throat hurt, and I would start getting itchy and breaking out. Handling the wood, fine. Carving, fine. But as soon as it went into dust form, oh, I just, you know. All right, Carl, I'm sorry. Shit. We did this today for this. Yeah, it's a little heavy on the glitter. But I like it. It's a pop and walk. It'll pop and splash as you're walking the dog. Oh, you did? I'm sorry. You need to get some rest, buddy. You're starting to act like me. You don't want to be like that. Yeah, maybe I'll try a live stream tonight since I didn't do one last night. So I did want to show you guys some things. Um, One of them being Mr. Carter's 2.5 and Flip Flop, that is all done. And some other things I'm looking at over there. So, yeah, I used to use Pose lures a lot when they were around. When I first got into musky fishing at a young age, you know, Pose Giant Jackpot. Well, they're crankbaits too. I used to use too. They were good for bass and walleye. And yeah, the Giant Jackpot I used was just a giant walking bait. Brain fart. It's in my head, and I just can't what's the name of it? But yeah. Well, I'm glad you. Uh-oh. Well, I hope y'all are all right. I hope Amy's all right. She didn't mention me, did she? There you go. Yeah, I ain't good. I don't nag for that. So yeah. 7 people in here. Hello, everybody, and good morning. It's not even 6 a.m. Where are y'all from? Well, I know some from across the ocean. I'll tell you what. If I can't send that Gila trout, yeah, if I cannot sell that Gila trout before the end of April, if I can't sell it by the end of April, hi Sky, you're from me. Yeah, part of you is. I think it may have been the left side, but anyway, if I can't sell the Gila trout by April, maybe I'll send it down to Goose, and you guys can have a little competition to see who will win the Gila trout. So if I can't sell it by April, I'll send it down to Goose, and you guys can have whoever catches what, or the biggest this or that will win the Gila trout. So my heart will be there with you all. I'm not going to be able to make it. And Goose, real quick, give your son Cody a big old hug for me. He lifted my spirits early this morning. He was blowing up my phone with some funny Bigfoot videos. So give him a big old hug for me. But yeah, my heart will be there with you all. I won't be able to make it due to the tax man, and I ain't gonna have the money to make it down. Sorry, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah, I ain't getting into that. I almost started a GoFundMe, but I don't want anybody bad mouthing me or, people saying crap about me again. And I'm telling you one thing, after the day we've had this past, I'll say 2 weeks, Jen and I, yeah, really wish we were there with you. Not like in May, we mean like now, and not leave. So, Sky baby, I'll be over to pick you up shortly after this. Dad's gonna have to take a dump and stuff first. So yeah, I'm not on the phone. I'm on a video. I can't believe I said that. I am so sorry. Don't laugh at me, Sky. She's not gonna let me live this down. Oh, Sky, I love you very much. You guys should have seen the Super Bowl Sunday. I didn't know if Sky was coming over or not, right? And here I was like, oh, she works till this time. Well, she probably ain't coming over. She got off work early. She walks through the door, me instantaneously, which is so stupid. I, I yelled, my baby instantly out of nowhere jumped up and, you know, hey, watch your language. I better be, gosh, you're 18, but I'll still correct you. Almost 19. She'll be 19 soon on the 5th. Cheyenne will be 18 on the 3rd. They're not a full year apart, I know. Those three. So, they're twins in Cheyenne. You took me by surprise, baby. This girl doesn't realize how much we miss her around here when she's not here, I'll tell you. And then every morning when she gets here, I try if I have to take her to work or something, and Cole drops her off. Me and her just automatically talk about food. I try to get her breakfast and stuff like that. Do daddy things, you know. She should be used to a lot of stuff back now from me. I'm probably one of the most embarrassing dads there is, but I learned from the best, you know. I mean, my dad. Oh my gosh. So, alrighty. Maybe I'll see you guys tonight. I can't promise anything depending on what happens. Um, I forget what time Cheyenne gets off of work. So if Cheyenne gets off before 7 o'clock, I'll try to get on. Me, I'll go fishing and bait painting and God bless you, Goose, man. It sounds like I'm blowing smoke up your butt constantly, but you improve every time you send pictures of baits to me. You're constantly blowing my mind on how you do things and how your brain works. So hopefully I get to that point one day. So you modified your patchwork perch a few times. Now here I am thinking about, boy, I'm going fuzzy. Hang on a sec. Here I am considering modifying the Warmouth. I will have the original, and then since I did that special edition one with Mr. Carter, I might do that. So you'll be singing pain for the next 6 hours. Well, no, it's 3:53 there, so 4 a.m. there. So yeah, she'll be up around at 10, right? Mm. Yeah, your poor kids. No, trust me, I am really embarrassing. I'm the one that'll drive by, and like if they're hanging out with friends in town or something, and I see them, I'll drive by really slow. And there's my baby. I love you. How about it, Sky? You know. So, all right, guys. Hopefully, I'm able to see you tonight. Um, I'm gonna go pick up my baby girl, so she can go to work, and so I can try to get some breakfast in her belly. So I'll wake up her mama, maybe. So I might take Oreo with. I don't know. Actually, it's kind of cold outside for him right now. So, all right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in and watching me just mess with one fishing lure. You guys have a good day. I love each and every single one of you. Thank you for your supporting me. Um, God bless each and every single one of you. And remember, there's always new hope in Christ.